Hello. I'm actually alive and streaming with a voice, unlike yesterday. Yesterday I took off from doing voice stream because, it was just a casual stream and I was doing some work on the base anyway, so I was like, hey, why not stream it? Anyway, so today we're going to be streaming on the latest Bedrock beta, which theoretically is the key word there. It's meant to catch us up to what we've seen on Java. In actuality, I'm not sure how true that is, but, we're gonna try our best and see how well that works out for us. So this is the latest beta, and we're actually going to, unlike last time, we're actually gonna try and play in survival mode to start, because that is something that I did regret doing last time, and I did get some feedback that should have done that, so here we are this time around. I started calling this C2C, like second part of Caves and Cliffs. We are going to start its creative start. We are going to set it to easy to start and give us a starting map. I'm going to show coordinates, turn fire spread off. We're going to mute my phone. And we're going to enable all of these wonderful experiments. Education edition off. Keep inventory on. Mob grouping off. We're also going to enable a number of resource packs, which, again, I wish I did last time. So we're going to have the Oakridge Vanilla Resource Pack, which is my preferred one, because it has a number of tweaks that I've gotten used to over the years. Then we have Yellow Birch, Greener Acacia, which basically changes the color maps of the leaves. So we have, the birch leaves are yellower, and that makes them a little bit more distinct, so I appreciate that. Then we have this Animated Blocks pack, which changes the textures for a number of these blocks and actually makes them animated and just gives them these little visual flares, which I appreciate. And lastly, we have Foxy's Markers pack, which honestly I'm not entirely sure if it'll work in this version of the game, but when it does work, it's supremely helpful. So we're gonna give it a try. I don't believe we have any behavior packs on, so double checking the settings. I think we should be good. So this generation takes a while, and it's been known to have some performance issues, which is unfortunate. But we're going to deal with those today, and we're going to see how well it goes. There's also, you can see my mouse, I hope, a little frame rate counter up here where we can watch as our frame rates drop to 0, 2, 3. Yeah, computer's suffering today. It's alright though. It's actually building the terrain much faster than I thought it would, which is a better change than expected, and I'm guessing that for the most part means that we're going to be starting off in a less generated area. We're going to be starting off, maybe it's only generating the first chunk or first few chunks, first simulation distance maybe, but I have hope. I like this song. It's taking a painfully long amount of time to load the resources though. I would appreciate if we could get a progress bar on that screen as well, but we'll do what we can. I'm underwater. What kind of world spawns is underwater? Don't appreciate that. Oh, yes, there is a bug where there are far too many bees. So, although we love our bees here, we're actually gonna change that a little bit. We're gonna put it, actually, we'll just put it here. And we're gonna kill. Actually, we're gonna. Do bees drop any items? I don't think they do. So we can just kill them. And we're kind of gonna see ticking area, add bee killer. And we're gonna give it a redstone block. And we need to turn. So now we should hopefully not see those messages anymore. Now, with that done, I'm appreciating a higher render distance, but so for context, if you didn't watch the last stream, typically I have a 64 chunk render distance, which is pretty good. Right now, my maximum is 16 chunks because apparently they arbitrarily restricted it. But we're not going to go all the way down to 6, but we can live with 8 for now, as painful as that is. I'm still not used to seeing the render fog right there. Anyway, we're going to pop into survival, and we're going to do some pretty basic tests of the game. They've made quite a lot of changes in this update, and I think I want to stay on the surface until I find an azalea tree, and I want to start underground in a lush cave, just because I'd really like to see if they've made any changes to the lush caves since we last saw them. Last time they were pretty decent in my opinion, but they weren't perfect and they had a lot more to go. Most notably, they really didn't feel complete. They still felt more like less like biomes and a lot more like patches of existence of the biome. So I didn't really like that nearly as much, but it's alright. So as we get up here, we can kind of start to see this known issue where they have far too many bees nests. Yeah, it gets really bad, especially in biomes like the tall birch forests, but even here it's really bad. That's a beehive like basically every other tree. It might be an exaggeration, but you know, it's close enough. My mouse has decided not to cooperate with me, as you can see with that little bit of block lag on the stream, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Looks like it's a little bit laggy for you guys, but hopefully that gets itself figured out. We are still at a not very great, but a passable 20 FPS. And I can't get to the top of the stream for some reason because I am a bad Minecraft player. Anyway, so I haven't quite finished watching it, but a few days ago I was watching the stream replay, or the video made by Henrik, which is one of the Java devs, and of course he has access to the F3 screen. And speaking of the F3 screen, we're going to pop back into creative and give myself an armor stand and a banner to see if Foxy's... It does. Alright, let's see if all the features work. We have our chunks, we have our directions, we have how many blocks away we're standing from it, we have the time in game, we have the time in game again, we have our frames per second, which we already have up at the top over here, but it's pretty convenient to have this anyway. Coordinates, nether, and the biome doesn't work. Great. I actually think we discovered this last stream. That's alright. So the biome doesn't work, but the rest of the stuff is pretty convenient. Like if we ever want to find the chunks, we have it right there. So I'm just going to give us one of each of these. And I want to see if we, in this update, have bundles yet. No, we don't. Back to survival, that's alright. We're just gonna give this a little bit of a try. I heard some sheep somewhere, so we're gonna go slaughter some animals for a bit, in the hopes of getting a bed. And I am really not used to the early game punching of trees. This is not going well for me. I don't have the patience for this. Hello, you're gonna die today. Don't run away from me. Excuse me. Let me slaughter you in peace. Right, there's the sheep. Hello, darling. Are you prepared to meet your end? That's some terrible performance. My goodness. You make the sounds of multiple sheep when you're only one sheep. Sheep typically spawn in packs of 2 or 3. Yay, we're on our way to getting a bed. This is good progress. I'm gonna get some flowers. Who does it hurt to stop and get some flowers for a second? My fridge is acting up. Hopefully you can't hear that in the background. It's a pretty nice apartment with some pretty decent soundproofing, but can't do everything for us. We still get the background noise of a squeaky chair or of a loud fridge, and suddenly we're in a spruce forest. I feel like that's not right. Oh, it is. What can we do to make this performance better? Because this is suffering. Hello. I'd appreciate it if you could die. Harvest? So I click it. Oh. I single click it. Got it. That's a good amount of food for now. Alright, so I think we have our first... No? I was gonna say our first hint of a cave. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, I just jumped right into that. I did not mean to jump right into that. Is there anything interesting around here, or can I leave? There's some glow squids sitting there and looking pretty, but I think generally this is just a mostly boring area with some zombies that want to eat my face, so we're gonna pretend that this cave never existed. Ooh, we're gonna pretend that skeleton and those creepers are non-existent. We're gonna ignore them, and we're just gonna keep moving. Oh no, it's almost nighttime. I need a third sheep. They have supposedly changed the mob caps. Oh, I don't need a third sheep. I have a village to steal a bed from. And food, hopefully. Yeah, there's a geo down there. Oh, we're gonna have to break into that any moment. But for now, let me steal your bed. Mine now. Thank you. I know you're mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I'm not here to harm you. I'm just here to steal everything that you worked so hard to get. That's not too bad, is it? We don't need those. Those could be useful. We don't need those. I have... Oh! Hi! Hello! Don't run away from me. Come here. Do you like bread? I know you don't like bread, but I have hope. Here, take some bread. Here. No? Oh. I need to get some fish immediately. I need to take this bed as well. There's a... Did I see a baby polar bear out there? Hold on. Give me this baby polar bear. Hello? Hello? It's a fox. It's not a baby polar bear. It's a fox and a kitten. Oh my gosh. Look how tiny. Look how tiny. Oh my gosh. This is the best thing ever. Hello. How are you? Ooh, that looks like bad times for us. Some carrots. Not a very good food source. But it'll pass. Are there any hay bales in this farming, in this not so farming town? I don't remember. I need to get better at remembering which types of houses have chests in them. Because right now it still seems, for the most part, random. I mean, I guess we could take the potatoes, I guess we can eat them. We don't need the spruce saplings. So we're still, one of the things we're still waiting for on Bedrock is when you eat, you can regenerate hearts at regenerative speeds. We don't have that here. Maps. What are these going to do for us? We don't need that anymore. And we can just, we can just start building a food supply within our extremely disorganized inventory. There, we're starting to get a little food supply. So what are these maps going to do for us? Unknown maps. Okay. 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 That was pointless, and they don't even stack. That's a sad bug. I don't know what the point is of these. Alright then. We're just gonna put these back in here and pretend they never existed. Ow. I need to stop doing that. I really think we should be able to eat pumpkins in this game. Right? Like, why do we have to turn them into pumpkin pie? We can eat melons, and we can eat pumpkins in real life, so why can't we eat pumpkins in-game? I mean, they shouldn't, like, give you that much health, because, you know, it's hard to eat them in real life, and I don't really advise you to do that. But you could, theoretically, if you were hungry enough, just crack open a pumpkin and there's some good stuff in there. Nope, I'm not climbing this hill apparently. Please cooperate. Please. Jumping in game is not the easiest or most fun thing when you have lag. But that's alright. Are there any more houses up here? No, that was just a tiny village. That's okay. We got a bed. It's okay. We're doing just fine. At some point I should probably consider crafting tools for myself, but that's overrated. I'm not really sure where I'm going right now. I saw that this forest lasted a while, so I'm walking through here, and I'm gonna murder a pig. I'll murder 2 pigs. Fantastic. Goodbye. And goodbye. Thank you for feeding me for today. That's cool. I like this. That's very cool. I appreciate this. There's a dry cave over there. Looks like. Or is this just a dry pocket? What's down here? Just a glow lichen? This is pretty nice though. I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. No, this is not a... Oh, it is a way out. Alright. Not sure what happened there, but thank you for cooperating with me, game. And let's roll. So is this the new wider beach biome? Not so sure it fits over here. I'm not really sure that this area would have needed a snowy beach. Sand normally doesn't come with snow covering the top of it, but hey, you know, I'm not gonna complain about nice beaches like this. It doesn't fit in the most, but I still really like it, personally. I think I'm starting to get a feel for how the clouds are a bit higher up in the sky. Like, so far it's been a pretty cloudless day, but... Ooh. There's a carver over here. With some ice on the other side. I'm gonna die in here, aren't I? Please don't die in here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Now there's some ice. Let me out of swim mode. Hello? There. There's some ice over here, but generally uneventful, and I see a stray over there, so I'm gonna keep going. Keep moving. I really like how there's just this massive cave exit just carved into the shore. Like, that's pretty nice. Of course, we already have that with current ravines and all that, but not to that beautiful extent. Let's keep going. We see some icebergs that are kind of on the shore, or on islands rather. It's pretty interesting. This is a massive, huge ice biome. I think we need to actually do some crafting. Why is the crafting table not showing up for me here? Okay. Everything's fine. So that's a bug, I guess. Recipes don't show up in here as you craft stuff. Oh, they do. They just light up down below rather than shifting to the top as they should. That's unfortunate, but okay. We can deal with that. We're also gonna make one of these. Hello, please cooperate with me. And we're going to make, if my mouse can cooperate with me. Okay. We're gonna make one of these. And of course, we have to make a wooden axe. Oh, goodness. That's a bug that's been around for a while, where you just occasionally, it just stops cooperating with you and you can't move stuff around in your inventory. Did that not break? It filled. Okay. Can I sleep here? Sleep. Let me sleep. Please. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Rest in peace, my boat, I guess. But I need my bed. I really need my bed. Oh, I really need my bed. This may not be good. Give me my bed. Now I'll run far away from here until you despawn. Please despawn. And let me sleep. No, they're mobs. I don't appreciate this. I really don't appreciate this. Please leave me alone. Did they despawn? Yes! Good. No, let me get in the boat. Oh, this is too fast for my render distance. This is too fast for me to control. This is a bad idea. Oh, this is very bad. Oh, this is not good at all. Ow. Oh no. Okay, small taps. Small tap. Small taps will do it. Oh no. Oh gosh. No, no. Oh, what's that? What's that? That looks very interesting. Is that sand? No, that's snow. I mean, it's other way around. Is that snow? No, that's sand. I promise I can word. Professional streamer right here. But what's in there? Is that just dirt, or is there actually something in here? It's just dirt. Okay. Oh no. I thoroughly regret my decision to get into a boat. Where did it go? Hello? Hello? Boat? Are you here? Oh, boat, my dear. Okay. Okay, let's see if there are any boats that exist. What? It exists? Where is it? /TP. Boat. But, so you're here, but you're not here. Can I, like, kill you? No? I don't want to relog. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. Perfect. No problems here at all. Oh no. Oh no. Run. Run from the polar bears. I don't even see any babies around here. No. No. This is generally bad. This is generally bad. We're gonna try that again. We're here to have fun, not here to play vanilla. Oh, I really don't think boats should go this fast on normal ice. Like, I'm almost certain that this is not the goal. Ah! This is a deathland. This is an absolute deathland. It's just icebergs. But when you're riding it in a boat, you're just gonna die. Apparently. Okay. We can get through this. Or not. Hello? No, no. Wrong direction. There. 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 Close. Close. We're so close. We made it. We're alive. I'm alive. Another geode down there. I'm gonna kind of coast the shoreline. Let's see if there's anything special around here. Like a ruined portal. There we go. What do we got in here? Some iron nuggets, obsidian, flint and steel, and some gold horse armor. Okay. Is this actually a functional portal? Oh, that never happens. Oh, that's so cool. I should really heal up first. Hold on. Gotta step out because of wonderful Minecraft bugs, and now we go in. A functional portal. Crazy. Oh. This is generally subpar. Oh, oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. There's a fortress over there which could be nice, but oh goodness no. How about we don't go in the nether? That was a loud chair squeak. More like a loud chair pop, but yikes. I'm still amazed that that portal actually worked. Did it link us up in the right place? Yes, it did. This blows my mind. Still, that's not what I was looking for, but we did get some valuable iron. Or iron, some people say. Is it like a tiny stone shores? This is an itty bitty stone shores biome. Weak. Could have been a whole sand, it could have just been the whole beach, but no. They made an itty bitty stone shores biome. This is pretty. This isn't normal. Let's go for a little ride. Music paused. Yes, I'm still watching. Alright, let's go. In this very laggy world. Oh, this is painfully... It's actually pretty fun. I appreciate the terrain being just marginally too steep to just climb up normally, but nice enough that we can just walk around. Hello. Thank you for the food. I like this. Is that no? I thought right there was some ice, but turns out it was just a rendering glitch. Meadow biomes are unofficially my new favorite biome. Unofficially. I'm absolutely building my base next season underneath one of these meadow hills. If I can. I'm gonna die of starvation if I don't eat. Okay. You ready to sit here for 10 minutes and just eat carrots? That was better than I thought it was. Carrots are actually a decently viable food source. I appreciate them. I have a increased appreciation for bunnies. Hello. Hi. You want a carrot? You want a carrot? Yeah, you do. Oh yeah, you do. Here's a carrot. Hi. Oh, you're gonna be my pet. Come here. Come follow me. Are you gonna follow me? Alright. Oh my gosh, it's a village and a meadow. It might not be a meadow, it might be a normal plains that's just really elevated, but oh my gosh, yay. Cows, more food. Hello, time for you to die. Goodbye. Dark oak forest. I see a dark oak forest in the distance. We're stopping there after we get to this village. Meadow biomes. Oh, this is just so relaxing right here. There's these fields, there's a village, there's this nice open area. I can totally imagine some of my friends like expanding the village here, building a little project, settling up here. Oh, this makes me so happy. There's no chests in there. Don't close your door in my face. Is it bedtime already? Right, so we got 30 seconds before we can lay down. 30 seconds. Has it been 30 seconds yet? I'm impatient. Yay! We got some sleep. We got some rest. This isn't gonna do anything for us. This is. No, I lied. That's not. Die, cows, die. You're gonna be my breakfast tomorrow. Or today, rather. Today is a new day. Today is a bright, fresh new day, and we're gonna spend today exploring this village as well as the meadows. Why is there no staircase there? I think the flowers are overriding the stairs into the houses. That's a problem. That's alright. Like, imagine living in this house and that's your view. I like it. It's the simple Minecraft life. It's the simple things. Do you ever get tempted to write a journal in Minecraft? Like just a little log of what you've done, where you've been. I mean, I can't even keep one up in real life, let alone in a game that I play for enjoyment, but it's tempting, you know. Right. Let's follow this fairly hilly path to the last house on this side. Trapdoors are totally messed up. That's what fell off earlier. Trapdoors are broken. That's okay. They'll fix that. How could you not fix something like that? I mean, you could not fix something like that because you're a Bedrock developer, but you know, we don't hate on Bedrock developers in a stream where they just ported all of this stuff from Java successfully. We have a saddle. We're picking up the next horse. Oh, my mouse decided to not cooperate. So we're gonna put this stuff away. We don't need seeds, we don't need wool, we don't need saplings. We don't need leather either. And we're just slowly building up like a whole arsenal of food here. It's okay. Keep our wood products on one side, our food on the other, or progression stuff, and then we have stuff for a horse. Cool. Now I just want to find a wandering trader and murder it, so I can steal its lead for my horse. No, none in there. And the flowers of the meadow are generating through blocks. Again, great. So yeah, villages and meadows are a little bit bonked. But that's quite alright. I forgive them. Another saddle, which I don't think we'll need. We don't need leather, but we do need clothes. Hello, food. How are you doing today? Not well, I see. A random stranger walked up to you and murdered you. How would you say you were doing? I would say I'm doing pretty fine. Pretty! I like this. And bye-bye. I didn't realize it was there on my hotbar. I didn't have to go into my inventory and throw that out. And I'm walking to trees now, because I can't talk. Great. No. Potatoes! Terrible food source. Absolutely terrible. You gotta bake them first. Once you bake them, they can sustain you for a whole season, because you love peace and plants. So I have carrots now. I have some more potatoes. We're good. There's never anything fun in here. You just close your door in my face. I don't appreciate that. Hello, sheepy. How are you doing? Doing well? Sad to hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of bees' nests. Let's head into this dark oak forest. I like the color of the leaves here. The mushrooms are so nice in this meadows biome. The flowers are generating through the trunks of the trees. Spectacular. Yeah, I got some block prioritization issues to fix, but as a whole, I'm enjoying this. Ow. Here we have a cave. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm not dead. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm definitely dead. Oh, I'm totally dead. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we found a lush cave. Oh. We live. Oh no. Oof. Oh, that was close. Oh gosh, it's still close. There's a skeleton right there. We're gonna take some time for ourselves. And we're just gonna, get some stone. As one does. Pretend there's no creatures. Nothing outside to harm us. We're safe. Nothing's wrong here. Right? Totally. What is that? I see something up there. I think that's a skeleton. This brings me fear. It's okay. We're okay. We can live. Oh, the creepers. There's light up there, though. What is this? Don't shoot me. Don't blow up on me. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. I know you want... No. 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 Don't do it. Shoot. Shoot. Leave me alone. Go bye-bye. Go bye-bye. Anyway, back to these lush caves. They don't look very good. Like, I appreciate the lushness, and it brought me a momentary joy when I found it. But, like, it's not very lush. Look at this ground. There's, like, some moss here, but there's stone. There's stone on the walls. And this is, like, what, only a chunk? 2 chunks, maybe? That's kind of pathetic. They gotta do... is that a mob? No, it was my own shadow. They gotta do better with these. Like, I like the general vibe of them, but yeah, there's some more work. So carrots are good at filling you up, but they're saturation. Saturation. I'm good at talking. Professional streamer. Their saturation levels are very low. And 12 FPS. Because we're loading new chunks. Great. How's this look? Gorgeous. Gorgeous as always. Except for the stone shores. Who likes stone shores? What is this? What is this? This could have been a beach. This could have been a beach, but no. Stone shores. Anyway, it's good to see that we're actually getting some coastline generating this update. We have whatever this little cutout is. It's just a cutout. Great. Swimming underwater in the great deep ocean. And it's raining. This song is perfect for a rainy day, I feel like. I'm living in Seattle now. I feel like lo-fi should be part of Seattle culture or something. Because of like the rainy days here, and lo-fi music is just so perfect for rainy days. Oh, it's nighttime too. Let's fix that once we get to land. This island is mine now. And I put the bed painfully far away. Say bye-bye to the rain, and also say bye-bye to the song. Great timing. I lied, it's still raining. No, I lied again. It's not raining at all, but the clouds are still acting like it is. Or is that just because the render distance is so low and the clouds are so far away so they look like they're distant and stuff? Shipwreck. We're gonna get some buried treasure today. How does that sound? Sound like a plan? Let's do it. And there are creatures here. There's a trident boy. Can we not? Hi. Please don't. Please don't do that. Ow. Please don't do this to me. I really didn't appreciate that at all. So we're just gonna go a little bit away. We're just gonna be like, hello, bye-bye. And then, is that far enough away? I don't know if that's far enough away. We're gonna go a little bit further. And then, we're gonna turn around. Okay, now quickly, down. Boots. Great. Boots are better than nothing, but we're supposed to get a treasure map in every one of these. So, let's get our treasure map, or multiple treasure maps, apparently, and get out of here. Is this that same issue? Yeah, it's the same thing that we saw in that village. Right, now let's go. Treasure time. Sea lantern for anyone who wants it. How nice. There's a lot of ocean on this map. another ruins just over here. I like this. Alright, so now we've made it here, and now we get to see the usefulness of our little armor stand buddy. So we just step into the chunk with it, and then we give it to this, and here it is. And so we just gotta go to 1, 2, 3, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it should theoretically be somewhere around there. If this trick still works, that is. I have hope that it does. Close. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up faster. And let's see what we got in here. Diamonds! I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. Up faster. Go up faster. Cool. So we got some valuable stuff there. And we don't need the door. I don't know when we got the door. Is chainmail better than leather? Wait, so what are we at right now? 5 armor slots? And then we take this. And now we're at 6 armor slots. How nice. Don't need water breathing. Don't need leather. Don't need the moss carpet. Don't need that helmet. Think we're good, right? With our diamonds. That armor stand broke really fast. Alright. So where's my boat? Where's my boat? The eternal question of this beta, I guess. Right then. So we're now off to boat. Let's go. We are now off to find a mountain. Where's a mountain? I don't know. Who knows? It's a brand new world. If we don't find a mountain now, we'll probably just fly around and create it and find one later, but I'd like to find one in survival just to experience the wonders of exploring one, and with leather boots too. It's a shame we don't have the /locate biome command on Bedrock. Theoretically, I could use the same seed on Java and locate biome there and then come back to Bedrock, and you know, that's a whole ordeal. Oh, it's peaceful. Huge ocean, hundreds of blocks long. No sign of land, like, at all. Imagine spawning in the middle of this. You'd be so sad. Though I guess technically in this latest update you could just dig down and live in the caves. Or live out of the caves rather, but they still don't have any wood down there. If you wandered far enough you could you could live off of azalea trees. But that would take you years to collect enough to make a single pickaxe or boat or whatever. There's a boat over there, another treasure chest, but we're not going to go there. We found a treasure chest, we found out that the 9-9 coordinate trick is passably functional. And we're still going in this one body of water. Though there is now an island. So let's follow its coast. It's a tall birch forest. We can see the bees are still dying. It's another dark oak. More dark oak stuff. This is a nice area. Let's follow this river. Yeah. More bees dying. And were these just small islands? Yeah, I guess they were. Well, thank you anyway, Minecraft, for trying to give us an end to this ocean. Speaking of ends to the ocean, that sure looked like one for a second. I wonder if squids can go in boats. I feel like that wouldn't be very good if they could, but it would be helpful in certain circumstances where you don't want to kill any mobs. Is this another island? This is another island. I see water right there. About that one. Is that a mountain? Tell me it's a mountain. It's an island. This is one of the biggest oceans I've ever seen. Is this part of like new terrain, or is this just how the seed works? It's a pretty boat with some ancient ruins behind it. Maybe we'll take this opportunity to sleep. Good night. We're alive. Hooray. Another treasure map. See if we can get enough diamonds in this one for a pickaxe or something along those lines. Ugh, we lost our boat again. It's fine. Can I like click into it? No, I can't. Sad. Right, let's go for another boat ride. Looks like there's a big bit of land over there, which we haven't explored yet. Probably. Do you think that could be our mountain? I don't have hope for it. But, you know, we've been seeing a lot of mountains recently. So maybe we should give it a try. Tall terrain is always a good sign. Shows that the noise is trying to generate something tall there. I mean, that's kind of what tall terrain means, but shh, don't worry about it. Right. It's time for our handy dandy 9-9 trick again. Alright. There we go. Okay. Let's head to this corner and we're gonna count 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go with 9 again. Just because why not? I'm gonna dig into lava here, aren't I? Ooh, didn't work this time. That's interesting. And there's a lot of sandstone here. Wow. Okay, so let's try 8. Okay, it's 8-8 now, I guess. But we have enough for a diamond pickaxe. Woohoo! What good is that gonna do? Regeneration? More water breathing. Gold, I guess, could be fun. But we already have pants and a chest plate, right? So we don't need those. Lead could be useful. Right. Thank you for existing. It's time for us to wander on land. So let's take our handy dandy armor stand. Forget about our boat. And let's go. See if there's anything fun for us over here. And not place some wood down. I meant to eat some carrots. That's some great lag right there. A jungle! Oh, this is nice. That actually transitioned seamlessly, unlike last time. So far, I haven't really felt anything that's out of place, I guess. We have a nice little carver in the jungle here. This is a nice area. I still wouldn't build in a jungle without creative, because I don't like clearing all that stuff, but you know, it's still pretty nice. Feed me. Feed me. No, I picked that right up. I'm gonna pick that back up as well. No, I'm not. Cool. Was that diorite that I saw over there? What do I see? That's a birch tree. I lied. It's not diorite. It's disappointment. Disappointment stone. Birch tree. Birch is the disappointment of all the woods. Like, why does birch have to exist? If birch could not exist, I feel like that could be pretty cool. Right, so what we're gonna do over here now is, well, we're chilling with this stuff here so far. It's very laggy, like 5 frames per second, which is not what we like. But hey, it's playable. We have whatever's happening over here. That's unfortunate. So there's some water bugs. There's some bugs with flowers and water and prioritization and stuff. Are we going to transition into Savannah over here? Oh, yes we are. Now that felt so natural. I love that. More food, thank you. We're around an hour into playing, so some point soon I'm gonna have to take a little break and we'll switch into creative mode and fly around this a little bit. But I'm really thoroughly enjoying this survival, just exploring. Nothing but exploring, but I'm still shockingly enjoying it. And you know what's really interesting is that right now I'm confident that we won't find a mountain biome in anywhere near here, because of that new temperature generation. Like, we have to cross through at least some other biomes to get to the mountain biome, and being able to just know that is pretty nice. So what's going on over here? It's transitioning into a meadow, which looks so nice. Again, I love meadows. I love these. And then it's transitioning back into a jungle with... Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. So it transitions from savanna into jungle through means of a median biome, which is this meadow biome. I'm seeing a lot of meadow biomes, and really, I'm not complaining. Let me kill you. I should consider stop using YouTube for my music. I feel like that would like increase the quality of the stream because I won't have to generate all that stuff. Okay, so they also fixed an issue that we saw last time we were playing, which is 3D biomes were kind of continuing underneath the overhangs. So underneath an overhang like that, it would think that it's a cave, even though it's still the surface. So it would have like generated a biome in there, which was interesting, but it wasn't exactly the goal that we wanted. Right, let's see how far we can get on this massive hill without dying. And if we do die, we're just going to take that as a sign that it's time to switch into creative mode and fly around for a bit. In this world or in other worlds. How much higher we have to go. We're already at Y100 and we still have so much to go. I love this. Is there just a cave in the middle of... Oh, and this links down to there. So imagine building like a little house in here, and then you can just go down there, or if you want some good views, you can go up higher, or if you're me, you can regret your life choices and realize that eating carrots was generally a bad idea. Sleep, don't spawn mobs. Let's do it. All I want is to get up to the top. We're getting there. We're getting close. So one of these will take me up higher. We're gonna go with this one. Ow. Ow. Yes. Oh, this is so like on the edge. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's so nice. It's like, you know those mountain pathways that you always see like people on in like movies and stuff, and you're like, oh, don't do that, that's so deadly and dumb and stuff. It feels like that. I put this in the wrong block. Oh, I'm so close. So close. I've done it! I have summited this massive mountain, and I have reached the peak all the way up at Y 177, 50 blocks higher than it would right now. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. So, what we're going to do now is start to shift into creative mode. To do that, we're just going to relax for a little bit with some elytra fly. Swamp? Are you... Is this an attempt at a swamp? What's going on with the water over here? Is it okay? I think this is an attempt at a swamp, but that didn't work out so well. Here we have a desert, which is definitely not the way to go if we want to see mountains. So what we're going to do is fly into these unloaded chunks, watch our frames per second die for a little bit. Let's go, let's go. It's loading not great, but better than I thought it would. And this is a coral reef with no coral, which is really depressing. Oh, I thought I saw something over here. I thought I did. Just for a second, I didn't, but I thought I did. So we're going to cling on to that thought and we're going to go this way. This is all a coral reef. And it's all coralless. You can tell it's a coral reef because it has all the sea pickles. But there's no coral here. And it's kind of sad. Why don't we have the locate biome command on Bedrock? Oh, this is a find. This is an unexpected find. Oh, it's a small island. I guess my thoughts of going this way were pretty good. Let's keep going, let's see what we find. So what are those lines that are there as we generate stuff? There are these lines that you see on the ocean surface. We're out of a coral reef now, right? So this is just like really barren ocean. Long, thousands of blocks of just plain, barren ocean. I really hope not all the seeds are like this. I see a chest down there. I saw a chest right around here. Let me fall, please. I saw a chest somewhere around here. I don't know why I'm digging to get this. Pillager outpost right next to a village. This area is very laggy. This is a mountain. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. This has got to be a mountain. Please be a mountain. Don't just be a plateau like this. We're gonna head in here, head in settings, and we're gonna make our frames suffer. You ready? 16 chunks. Say that like it's something big. No, my PC can normally handle 64 with minimal lag and better frames than this. So performance is obviously in pain. But hey, let's give it a try. Please be mountains. Don't be a disappointment. You are slowly getting higher up. So are you. But are you getting to mountains? That's the question. There's a meadow here. It's normally a good sign for a mountain. There's a jungle. That's normally a bad sign for a mountain. This is still fairly high. Like, this is the height of a standard extreme hills in the current version. Hey, I warned you, our frames were gonna suffer. 2 frames per second. 1.5. I warned you. Yeah. These are some really high plateaus. They're definitely not mountains. Oh, it's suffering. It's... Yikes. There's a mountain back there. There's a mountain back there. Mountain alert. Mountain alert. There's a mountain back there. This isn't the whole mountain, right? It's going higher. It's going to get higher, right? Right? Please tell me it's going to get higher. 143 is not that bad, but it's still not high enough. I want more. I want more height. Oh, come on. That's the entire mountain height. This one has more hope. We're at the new cloud height of 194. We have huge, high up meadow plateaus. So give us a mountain. Pretty please. Stand right here. Now let's let stuff load. Let's sleep and let stuff load. Look down, and in the midst of all this lag, we can do this. Our frames are suffering, but we can do this. I have hope for us. Burn, zombie, burn. Is that a mountain? Oh no, that's the one that we were just on. This is so pretty. I'd be happy even just building my base inside one of these valleys. Warm temperature biome, we're gonna go away from that. I love these new heights. I'm greedy though, I want a mountain now. It's a lot of poppies. This is like one of those illegal poppy drug fields right here. Oh gosh, that's not good. Oh, another meadow village. Oh, how cute. Still waiting on other peaks. Are you gonna give us some in this direction? Because normally these things, they generate in kind of peaks. They generate in like a whole formation. So the terrain kind of has its ups and downs, but as it gets higher all around a mountain. But I have a sad hope. I mean, I have sad thought that was our mountain. Which is still pretty impressive. It's just not the extent that I was looking for. You know? Let's just look around a little bit more. A little bit more. Then we'll take a short break because I need water. And we'll come back to this with some new fresh seeds. More warm biomes. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think that this is our mountain right here. Right. Well, that's still pretty impressive. Quite honestly. Like, if you were just living up here, you would still have stuff like, this is all top snow, but last I remember, top snow doesn't generate on blocks like powdered snow? No, still just snow. I don't know, there must be powdered snow somewhere around here, but build your house on the edge of this cliff and you get those views. I like it. Right, so we are going to take a pause right here and we're going to take a break for a little bit. So I'm going to be right back and I'll boost the volume of the music up a little bit. Hello, I'm alive. Just as I say that, my fridge starts going crazy, but that's alright. I was supposed to do something this break. I was supposed to prepare some seeds, but I didn't because I am a good content creator. It's a sarcasm. I'm not a good content creator, but that's okay. I have a seed that I have now pulled up, and it's the wrong one. We're in season 9, and I want to see the season 9 seed on Oakridge. Okay, let's give this a try. Oakridge and Caves and Cliffs Part 2. We turned on bonus chest last time, didn't we? We didn't get one. Maybe it was actually on the shores. That would probably make sense. 1781926 821. Show coordinates. Fire spreads off. Caves and cliffs on. Other experiments on for no reason. Keep inventory on. Mobs griefing off. And resource packs. Vanilla, birch, animated blocks, and markers. Cool, let's go. In the meanwhile, while this generates, I am going to look for the other seeds that I wanted to get. Alright, so in here we have seeds like actually let's try this. Okay, sure. We'll give these a try. I don't know if they'll actually get us anywhere, but we're gonna give these a try. Yeah. Loading resources. Yeah, we really need a progress bar for this one, but it's okay. Music's coming back. It's back. I do have water now, so my voice can be a little bit more calming if I need it to be, but I haven't needed it to be so far. I've let myself be a little bit excited, which I guess makes it a little bit more interesting content, but that's okay. I can talk painfully fast or painfully slowly, it depends. We've made it into a different world. Is this the right world? Is this the wrong world? Why is it the wrong world? Let's figure out why. Mesa at spawn. This is some funky generation. I like it. Plains, savanna, desert, mesa, hills, of forest. Cool caves. I like this. I like this quite a lot. Up, here we go. Now we're in the forests, and that's just a little plateau. Plateaus of forest, plateaus of savanna, this beautiful valley and this river carver. But why is it a different world? It's a good question. So we are briefly going to do some math. If that's our seed, then that means that they've converted it. They've converted it slightly. So what's the difference between... Oh, no, that's the seed that I put in. Okay, so convert. Okay, so how are seeds converted between versions? So basically they added that much to it. So let's take this seed minus 178,192,68 minus that much, which gets us this seed. Okay, so now let's take this number and we're going to copy it. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, essentially they tried to get seed parity between Bedrock and Java. And how they did that is what I'm trying to figure out. Oakridge on C to C attempt 2. I know that I didn't get the C2C right, but that's okay. So we're going to try that seed now. Show coordinates, no fire spread, and experiments. If this doesn't work, then there are other things that we're going to try. Let's only activate the markers because I think I have all the other stuff activated, like lower resources. So let's give this a try. If this doesn't work, then I want to try both of these seeds without experimental terrain and see if they fundamentally change the seed algorithm or if it's just experimental terrain messing with it. And I feel like that could be a pretty interesting difference to try and see. Because if they fundamentally change the seed algorithm, then that's one of the biggest changes for a while, because before this update, even ancient Pocket Edition seeds, like the famous Johnny Apple seed, which is a pretty famous seed from way, way, way back in the day, that seed still work and still generate in the same way in the modern version, just with different village placements, which was the whole appeal of it. But if that seed no longer generates in this same way, then that's a change. That's a pretty significant change that might upset a lot of people. But if they did fundamentally change it, then something else to try is to see if Java seeds work on Bedrock, because within a specific range, they do. Is this the same seed? This is almost the same seed. Is it exactly the same seed? I think it's exactly the same seed. But that's not what I put in. I didn't put in the same seed, right? That's not the seed that I put in there, though. So it is doing some kind of conversion, but I don't know what. That's very interesting. So I tried being smart with the system, and that didn't work in my favor. So, what shall we do? Well, what we could do is we could try out the other seed that I wanted to try out. So, one of the other seeds I wanted to try out was... This could take a little bit of time before we actually get there, but if it does, I've heard that this world is a good world, if it works out, because this is a Java seed, but supposedly Java seeds work on Bedrock nowadays, so let's give this a try, because why not? 3, 4, 6, 5, right? 8, 0, 5, 8. 7, 8, 3, 4. 7, 8, 3, 4. And then 4, 8, 8, 3, 1. Let's try this. I don't think it's gonna work. Right, let's give this a try. While we do, I'm gonna get some water. Hopefully that mute button was successful. On my end it seemed to be, but you never know with these kinds of things. So it changed the seed. It modified the seed. You can see at the top already where it says S. That seed is different than the one that I just put in. So I feel like it might not end up working out. But if it does, then that'll be pretty cool. But I get the feeling that it'll be totally different. It's taking a while. It is taking a while, which, considering that considering that the seed is meant to start you off near a mountain, could be good. No, that's not good news. So what's this here? What's this then? Flower forest, hilly swamp. It did work, to an extent. To what extent, though? Right, so let's see where this goes. So this did work before, and I'm getting this from a Pixel Riffs video, actually. So let's see where this takes us. So we're going into the first Pixel Riffs video. No, I clicked on the wrong one. And we're then going to go into here and click. No, I think that's not right. I clicked the wrong one. This is what we call professional streamers, professional streaming right here, you know. Okay. So I wonder if negative Java seeds now work on Bedrock then as well. If this is what they're trying to do. So we're going to world 4. So somewhere in here there is a little meadow area. This is cool. I thought we'd be able to get out there. Oh, that's pretty. This is very interesting. I don't know if this was intended. I get the feeling that the cave was intended to carve through this, but it just didn't carve through deep slate. And that results in this pretty interesting formation that we see here. So I guess I've got to go explore and see if there are actually caves that successfully carve through deep slate. Because right now it looks like ravines are failing at that. Which would be an interesting bug if it existed. Look, we have some more swamp right here. So I think we can kind of see why this is one of the worlds that was recommended on Java. There's a lot going on over here. Birch forest, mountain biomes, extreme hills, huge lakes with lots of stuff underneath it. Now, this, whatever this is gorgeous. It's killing our frames, but it's amazing. Cave does carve through deep slate, this one at least, unlike ravines. Look how many ores are just everywhere, poking out of the deep slate. So many diamonds. I expect that to change once they introduce the deep dark. And of course there's this huge deep slate pillar, which technically was supposed to be removed from this beta, but it's not. And again, there's swamp there. There's this huge lake again with some interesting coloring in the middle. There's a shattered savanna over here, which doesn't exist on Java. This is pretty. I like that. But we still haven't gotten to the part that I'm exactly looking for. But I feel like it does exist in this world, which is generally a good sign that it's similar enough that I can recognize it. I just have to see if I can realize where that's from. I feel like I'm going a little bit far right now, at least. But here we're back at this beautiful massive hole. It's just a hole in the ground. Since I'm sure that no one's gonna watch through this in its entirety, I'm going to try and find where he first walked through this world. closed captioning. This is interesting. So it may not actually be the right world, but it looks so familiar. It looks so similar to another one that we've been through. And I don't know why that is. It really reminds me of one of the earliest worlds that he loaded up. But that's not the seed that he used, which is probably the most confusing part to me. Like the spawn area in this world was quite nearly identical to the one that he was in. But it's a totally different seed. And that could be problematic. But, okay. So this is one thing I wanted to check out. This area is just higher. It's a swamp that blends into a shattered savanna. As a whole, I appreciate this. So lastly, I think I want to just finish off this test that I was doing on the seed changes and seeing if they did actually change this, if they did actually change stuff. Yes, I am. Don't make me leave a review for you. Right. So let's just give this a try. Let's see how well this works. No experiments, and with cheats active. Let's just see. How much did they change seeds? Is it the generation that's changing them? Or is it their entire seed detection algorithm? You can see how much faster it loads in previous non-experimental mode. It just snap on my fingers and it's totally generated, just still stuck on this loading resources. Not sure why. It's their generation. This right here, I'm in survival. This is the world that I wanted to see. And we didn't get that when we generated the same seed in experimental. And I wonder why that is. So, what we're gonna do is, I wanna see, can we hop into here, scroll down, and turn this on? Yes. So, with this change, I want to see what this does. I want to see what it does to the ground, what it does to the biomes, what it does to the overall generation, and how they're blending the two together. Because this is our first look at if they've changed anything since way back when they first introduced these world conversions, when originally they just added bedrock below all the old chunks. So, let's see what happens here. resources. Fingers are crossed that it'll keep the same seed, keep the same everything, but just generate the new terrain over it. But I don't think it will. Let's see how this goes. Music stopped. Nope, it's just switching to the next song on a very laggy computer with 16 frames per second. We passed the 2-hour mark for the stream. Wow. Whoa. Funky stuff going on over here. Yes, this is what happens when you try and upgrade one of those worlds to the new one. Yikes. It's like some kind of blend of what they used to have versus what they now have. Like there used to be water all over here. There's a geode poking out of the surface. Not a normal geode, like some kind of deformed one with 0 frames per second that's just failing me right now. It's like a tall geode. It's like stretched out here. This is so strange to me. And we can see like the way that they did this whole thing. This is what was generated before. And then everything around it was overwritten. That's so odd. Right, so let's just go down. Bedrock. All the way through. This whole thing is just 64 blocks straight of bedrock that was converted. Like, obviously, if you go into new chunks, however far away it is, maybe it's here. Are these new chunks? Yeah, if you go into new chunks, you get deep slate and like actual caves and stuff. Let's see if we can make it into this diamonds. See if we can make it into this cave over here. Yeah, it's like as you saw, that whole area was fine. But then as soon as you hit this area that was pre-generated, you just hit this huge bedrock wall that you just wouldn't be able to dig through or do anything about in your world. And that's really not great, honestly. Like, just from a gameplay perspective, that's not too great. Like, imagine you're just walking around like, hey, look at this amazing stuff that I'm doing. Look at me walking through a cave and, you know, lighting it all up. Oh, I should go dig for some diamonds, right? So you just go digging for some diamonds. Ooh, diamonds. And then all of a sudden you're like, hey, why am I not finding any diamonds? It's because I'm inside of bedrock. What? Why is there bedrock generating at Y31? Yeah. Overall, not a great situation. I want to see. So we're under there right now. So basically that chunk right there was pre-generated. Oh, this is pretty. I like that. Oh. It's nice. I suppose that opens my eyes to like a new solution. Maybe they could continue their fill everything with bedrock solution, but they would have to smartly detect which chunks are doing that and adapt the cave so that it didn't look terrible around the bedrock. Hi, Vani. Yes, I'm purposely saying their name wrong. It's fine. I wanted to see what's below this water area, because this is obviously pre-generated. So what does this look like in like the real gameplay? Like you can already see that it's just like totally messed up. Like you just have the grass and then you have sand, but just what does it look like in actual playing? That's what it looks like. It looks like there's a 1x1 pillar of bedrock that goes 64 blocks just through your world. Phenomenal. That's exactly the immersion that we want. Oh Lord. Yeah, I know. Pronunciation. I'm just gonna start calling you Nay. Like, hey Nay, you're a horse now. Congratulations. Oh gosh. Anyway, so they clearly have some work to do on the conversion process, but it's honestly so interesting how different the biomes are. Like in a standard world, this whole area over here would be jungle, and everything past here would just be a massive ocean with an island where my cursor is pointing right now, the jungle continuing way off in that distance. But this is just completely different. So essentially you're going to have to, any seeds that you have already, grown accustomed to, just throw them out the window. Don't get your hopes up for keeping any biome placement anywhere near the same. I guess that's a good thing in some, but the other one, there's mason generation that like continues down underground, which again may be a problem with the 3D biome system, but who knows. So the last thing I want to check out on the stream, because we are getting a little bit late in it, last thing I want to see is the most classic seed for me personally. The one that I actually remember the name of the seed. Johnny Appleseed. Most classic seed. So we'll try it in non-experimental first. And we'll see if I got the seed right. So we'll try it in non-experimental first and see if I actually get it right. And this was like my favorite seed when I was younger, because it was also like basically the entire Pocket Edition at the time's favorite seed, because it had four villages really nearby to each other and a riverbank cutting through them, and they were all up on a plateau. So, and I know that Village and Pillage kind of messed up the whole 4 villages type of thing, so it lost a lot of its charm, and it lost its charm much earlier on as well. My mom wants to call me. Great. It's fine, we're going to be wrapping up. And yeah, this is the classic Johnny Appleseed generation. There's a desert on one side, there's this little plateau on the other. There used to be rather, a village right here, one village right here, another right over there, which is now shifted over there. And I think there was one, like, either in the desert or kind of a little bit further back over here. But it's still the same generation as it was ages ago, where you have this flat plateau with a river running through it and a ton of villages nearby, and they're all pretty big, and they were pretty big villages. It looks like they still are pretty profitable villages with a blacksmith, and all 4 of them at the time, blacksmiths were like biggest thing ever. But yeah, at its core, this generation hasn't changed much. And now, since I did get the seed right, let's try it in experimental mode. Let's just see how totally, vastly different that one world is. So let's take those chunks. Let's just generate a new world. Why would we? As you can see, I've just totally given up on naming the worlds at this point. Johnny Apple Seed. Would be embarrassing if after all of that explanation I just totally messed up the seed. Let's turn that on. Not briefing off, keep inventory on, cheats on. Good. We're good to go. Let's see how it goes. Good, we're almost there. We're almost at the point of generating the famous Johnny Appleseed world in the latest beta. One of my favorite chill songs. I don't know, I like lo-fi. Makes it convenient for me as well when I'm trying to find music, because they have just these, which are cheap, free, all that stuff. Anyway, load resources, please. I want to see how much they changed Johnny Appleseed, the old classic. Oh, well, I'm in. That doesn't help much that I'm generating underwater. No. No, no. 0, 0, please. 20 frames per second, it's failing. Yikes. It's unrecognizable. Not a single similar biome in sight. Hey babe, you've made it to my stream. Congratulations. I'm exploring a nostalgia world. Well, what used to be a nostalgia world. It's called Johnny Appleseed. So, as you can see in this version at 0, 0, it's just pure ocean. Like thousands of blocks long ocean with nothing too distinguishable in sight. Meanwhile, going back to the non-experimental version, where we had ocean at 0, 0 in the experimental world, and non-experimental, original, classical terrain, old-fashioned, whatever you want to call it, that world at 0, 0. Oh, I'm not at 0, 0. I lied to you. Where did I start at then in this world? What were the coordinates at? Is it that? That's the starting coordinates, isn't it? Yeah. starting coordinates in here are 250 and 0, where we have, again, a desert, a plains, and a village over there. 250, 0. But, I mean, that I don't have hopes. I don't have high hopes for it. Because that ocean really did seem like just thousands of blocks, just long, just constantly. $250. I'm gonna forget this if I don't keep repeating it nonsensically to myself. Shockingly, even after playing the same, what's 243 times, it's like 4 hours. So after playing these same 8 hours on loop for like hours and hours and hours, I still haven't heard this song because YouTube Shuffle is totally broken. Yes, I'm playing this off of YouTube right now. Don't judge me for that. But yeah, YouTube Shuffle's totally broken and I haven't heard this song yet. But it is still a lo-fi song, so it still does sound just as familiar as any other one. But some of them I can actually recognize, like the previous one I could recognize Ambient Gold by Harris Heller. But this one just sounds like your standard lo-fi song. I have a rubber band on my desk. Remember when we used to all do like rubber band tricks? What's at 250? Ocean. As I expected, yeah. It's just completely different, completely unrecognizable. Sad, but understandable. So, we are going to end this stream by standing back in the very first world that we were in, and we're going to go to my favorite biome, or rather, my new favorite biome, which is the Meadow. And we're just going to end stream by standing in there with the views of the non-existent mountains and cliffs and all that stuff in the background. Now, I remember how earlier in the snapshots we were like, hey, there's no cliffs here, there's just mountains and caves. It's not caves and cliffs, it's caves and mountains. And now they've introduced this noise generation, which was clearly their plan all along to some extent, and we're starting to see that there are actually cliffs. And I'm trying to like get to my point, but the world isn't loading fast enough for me. I had it all planned out where as soon as I finished that sentence, the world would load and I'd be like, cliffs like right over here. It's still not loading. Come on, load resources faster. There it is. Take 2. Cliffs like right here. It is caves and cliffs. Great. Anyway. So very briefly, crying about our bad frame rates and taking a step into the poppy field, which is a field of drugs, most likely. Not sure why they decided to make poppy fields a thing. Like, they could have made it any other flower, but they made it poppies of all things. Like, great. Anyway, to the meadow. That was a meadow, but I want this meadow. And now, perfect. The sun setting behind us. want to get that like perfect thumbnail photo. Let's do this. Time add minus 2000. Too much. Perfect. Okay, with all of that said and done and me being strange, it's time for us to say goodbye. So, thank you for watching this odd stream of mine, and for exploring the Meadow with me. If you watched all of it, then you're kind of crazy, and if you didn't watch all of it, then you're still kind of crazy, because why did you come to this stream of all the places and things you could have done with your life? But anyway, we try to have fun here, so we're going to enjoy this. We're going to be here for one last song, and I'm going to say goodbye. So, bye-bye.